What up, YouTube? It's my very first video. But, my name is Nicole. Just want to say hey. January 1st, 2017. Coming to you from Las Vegas, Nevada, city of entertainment. I am far away from the hustle and bustle and all the tourists and everything on the strip out here for New Year's. I'd rather not be anywhere near where all the commotion is. I don't like big crowds, and especially big crowds from different places, because not everyone knows the culture, and I get irritated when people don't say excuse me or oh I'm sorry but yeah, chilling at home. No work today. Thought I had to work today, but I don't. They had enough drivers. I'm a limo driver in Las Vegas, Nevada. Glad I didn't have to go out there today. I was gonna go, but they had enough drivers, and obviously it wasn't busy enough to bring in all of us whose regular day off it was today, which mine is Saturday and Sunday, so I didn't have to go. Thank God for that. Anyway, so I wanted to start something new. January 1st, 2017. This is the first page of my 365-day book. And I'm doing this because, damn, it's cold out. Woo! I'm doing this because I'm about to start a journey. Well, actually, I already started this journey, but I started something new in August. I had actually started it last August, July, and then put it off, and I wasn't really sure, and I wasn't ready to give up my weekends, and then plus I had a job where some days were mandatory, and I actually just moved out here to Las Vegas in June of 2015, and at first I was pretty lax because my pockets was fat and whatever, but then I had to find a job. Found a job. Wasn't what I wanted, because I said that when I left California, I left the state of California employment. I said I didn't want another office job. I didn't want to be stuck in a cubicle for 8.5, 9 hours a day, answering phones and emails on a computer, and fuck that shit. So I said, okay, I don't want another job like this. I want to be out. I want a fun job. And I was blessed to get a job driving limousines. Something I had never done, and I actually like it. I've only been there right now for a few months, but I'm skipping way ahead. Anyway, last year, okay, I had to find a job, of course, to pay the bills and stuff. So I did get stuck in another office job, and this office job, no lie, if a mouse ran across the carpet, you can hear it. That's how quiet it was in there. And there was 8 people, including myself, that worked in this office, and it was smaller than a 1-bedroom studio, a 1-bedroom apartment, or maybe it was small as a studio, but the office was small as hell. And I did it for 6 months because I had to. I felt like I had to. Then I got this other job. Turned out to be bullshit. And once that employer stopped paying his employees with his fraudulent ass, that's when I decided, okay, I think it's time for me to give it a shot. So, um, at first I had got this job driving a limo, and um, my weekends, I'd actually started school before I started the job. And my weekends, I had to find a job where I'd be off on weekends. Kind of hard in a city like this, but they worked with me, which, I was very thankful for. So I was running 7 days a week, since August. 7 days a week I was running. And I was going to school on the weekends for 10 hours. But I did it, and I'm so proud of myself. I did it. I went to truck driving school. Like I said, I started, this journey in July or August of 2015, but I kept putting it off. And finally, I started in August of this year and finished. It's a blessing. I met a lot of cool people. When we started, I don't know, it's different. Let me see. When I started, I was like, we started in the classroom. I'm so not a school book, textbook, classroom person. I'm hands-on, on the job training type of person. That's how I learned the best. So in the classroom, 10 hours a day for the first 10 weeks, it was hard. But, once it started going, and you're meeting people and building camaraderie with folks and, talking about what's going to happen when you finish, and you start building each other up and taking these tests and you're getting good grades. Oh, shit, now, I can feel it coming. But while I was in the classroom, I was excited to get out and on the range. So the classroom time was 10 weeks. The range time was 8 weeks. And the classroom seemed like it was long as hell. But once we got out on that range, it went by pretty quick because I only did weekends. But I'm blessed to have the trainers that I did. They did a good job. Love them for that. Mr. Grace, Mr. Pace, Mr. Adelhock. I forgot his name. What was his name? It was another one. I was a little intimidated by him, but after the second, third time we went out with him, he was cool too. Black man, I forget his name, but he was cool. The school was AIT Trucking in Las Vegas. It's cold as hell. Well, hell ain't cold, I don't think, but shit, it's cold. AIT Trucking. I was there for 18 weeks, and they really did help us out. You know what I mean? They did a good job. They really did. But I can drive an 18-wheeler. I can drive a fucking 18-wheeler. Who would have thought? When I was little, I used to be scared of them things. And I think it's because I'd seen this newspaper ad. This when the newspapers was big. I'm old, but I ain't hella old. But I know gray hair says, hell yeah, bitch, you hella old. But I'm not. I'm really not. Anyway, there was on the front page of the newspaper. I lived in Monterey, and with my dad, and on the front page of the newspaper, I seen a car accident that involved a semi truck and a car, and it looked like the car just completely drove under the back of this truck, and the whole top of the car was off, and the people that were inside were decapitated and shit. So yeah, as a 10-year-old little girl, that shit scared the fuck out of me. So from then, I'd always been scared of big trucks. Driving next to them, anywhere around them, I see them on the freeway, I'm speeding up to get the hell away from them. So here we are, fast forward. I'm 43. Here we are, fast forward 33 years, and I went to school to drive a truck. So now I'm excited. And I just want to say thank you to um, my God, because He made all of it possible. And even though I was running 7 days work, 5 days, and then school on the weekends, I didn't have time to do anything, no rest, no downtime. I didn't have time to go to church. I had to take off a day from school to go to church because you need a reset, a refill, and a re-up every now and then. At least I do. And when I took that day off, that Sunday off to go to church, it built me back up, and it did so many things for me. And I was thankful that I did it. But I just want to say thank God, for pushing me, for giving me the motivation to go and push, because like I said, I'm not a school type person. I dropped out of high school, got my GED, and tried going to college. Wasn't for me. Um, Financial aid, I would use that and then quit because school wasn't for me. I'm just keeping it real. But I realize now who I am and what I am and how I learn best, and I was able to use that to my advantage, and I'm just so thankful. But like I said, I wanted to do this, starting off a new thing here, January 1st, 2017. I'm still working, still driving. However, I go to orientation January 15th or January 16th, and I decided to go with Covenant for a few reasons. Number one, it's a Christian-based company, and the word covenant, has everything to do with, in my mind, my belief, with God, and He He made a covenant with us that He would not flood the earth again, and that's where these rainbows, I'm reminded, I don't know about you, but I'm reminded of His covenant every time it rains and I see a rainbow. So, that company kind of stood out to me. So I decided to go with them. And I'm going to chronicle my days every day, straight out of Cali. Chronicle my days every day. From this day forward, I'm going to try to anyway. If I don't, no biggie. But, when I do, until that day, these videos will be really short. I just wanted to introduce myself and tell you my story and, why I'm doing this. And hopefully I'll see you soon. You guys watch and comment and whatever, and follow me on this journey. I want y'all to pray for me, pray with me, that God keeps me covered out here in these streets. I don't think I'm the best driver, but I think I am a safe driver. Um, I not only watch out for myself, but people around me. So, and I believe that He has brought me this far. He has protected me always. I've seen so much, and I'm just glad that He brought me this far and gave me this opportunity. So hopefully I'll see you guys out there soon. Like I said, I'll update, post every day. Peace, blessings. Happy New Year. Hold on. This is where I'm at. Just want y'all to see. Oh, you can't. All right, whatever. I'm out. I'll see y'all. This is day one of this beautiful journey, and the only way from here is up.